the Big 12 has released the preseason poll in women's volleyball. And yes, not every team has this sport because Oklahoma State doesn't, but everybody else does. Apologize if I look it down because I cannot memorize all this stuff. And I will also go like preseason player of the year, preseason freshman of the year in the Big 12 volleyball preseason team. And I apologize if I butcher any names in advance. BYU with 6 first place votes, 180 points. Kansas, despite having a new head coach, 4 first place votes, 170 points. Arizona State with 3 first place votes, 168 points. Utah with 1 first place vote, 159 points. TCU with 1 first place vote, 141 points. Baylor, 137 points. Arizona with 131 points. And Arizona last year basically won the NIT in the sport. So you can't sleep on them. Kansas State with 95 points. Iowa State with 92 points. Colorado with 84 points. Houston with 75 points. Texas Tech with 46 points. Cincinnati with the new head coach, 38 points. UCF with 32 points with the new head coach. And West Virginia is at the bottom with 27 points. And the Big 12 volleyball preseason player of the year is Claire Little Chambers from BYU as an outside hitter. That's a junior. And the preseason freshman of the year is also from BYU. Suli Davis, S-U-L-I. That's an outside hitter. Now, the 2025 Big 12 volleyball preseason team goes as follows. From Arizona, at outside hitter as a senior, Jordan Wilson. From Arizona State, as an outside hitter, as a junior. Arizona player is a senior, and the Arizona State player is a junior. As an outside hitter is Naomi Glover, Noemie. And from Arizona State, libero, that's a sophomore, Faith Frame. From Baylor, middle blocker, that's a junior, Victoria Davis. From Baylor, middle blocker, that's a grad student, Gabrielle Essex. From BYU, setter, that's a sophomore, Alex Bauer. From outside hitter from BYU, that is a junior, Claire Little Chambers. Brielle Camavor from BYU as a middle blocker, that is a junior. Now from UCF as an outside hitter, that is a junior, Ava Armour, A-R-M-O-U-R. Now from Colorado as a pin, that's as in outside hitter / opposite, I would guess. That's a junior, is Anna Burilovic. Burilovic. This is from Iowa State. As an outside hitter, that is a senior, Maya Duckworth. From Kansas, as a setter, as a sophomore, Kristen Klein. From Kansas, as a middle blocker, that's a sophomore, Reese Popchek, P-T-A-C-E-K. Something like that. From Kansas, as a pin, as a freshman, Giovanna Zelenovic, Z-E-L-E-N-O-V-I-C. From Kansas State as an outside hitter, that is a redshirt junior, Anaya Clinton. From TCU as an outside hitter, that is a senior, Jalen Gibson. From Utah as an outside hitter, that is a junior. Jalen Gibson's a senior. And from Utah, that's an outside hitter, that is a junior, Cameron Jabadlo. G-R-A-B-A-D-L-O. Apologize if I butchered that. And the last one, I'm going to totally screw up that last name. I know it. And that's Emery Moia, something like M-O-E-A''I. Middle blocker, senior from Utah. And granted, you only get to play certain teams just once, either home or away. And those few times you're going to play home and away with somebody. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens, because this is more of a talking point. Because remember, Arizona State was not picked to win the Big 12 last year, and they did, and that's despite having one conference loss. Here's my challenge to the Big 12 here. Get a Sweet 16 team this year. You had none last year. Yeah, you heard me correctly. And that's despite Kansas as a 3 seed, Arizona State as a 3 seed, and obviously Baylor's a 4 seed, but that's more understandable because it's like 4 versus 5, and it's a pick-up. But 3, you should win. I'm sorry. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens, and I do not think this conference is as good as the Big Ten in volleyball or the ACC in volleyball. I really don't. Maybe it's even worse than the SEC even. Maybe it is now. So, in order to get more respect, you got to go out and win more games, especially in the NCAA tournament. So, we're going to have to wait and see what happens, and we do not know the preseason poll nationwide or anything like that, but I'm just saying when you look at the history, look at the history of the sport without Texas and this, as well as like based on last year's stuff, results, yeah, you got to get more respect. And in order to get more respect, you got to win more games, period. Not just in the regular season, but in the NCAA tournament. So anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. See you guys later on the road at 800 subscribers. Of course, ultimate goal is 1,000 more. So money. This course like video, comment video really helps YouTube background. Some more people see us, sharing the video does help as well. Some more people could watch it. After watching and not subscribe, hit subscribe button for the notification bell as well.